led to a 40% higher cost per click without corresponding sales increase in 72% of case studies. A local bakery followed representative advice to switch entirely to automated bidding and broad match keywords. What specific account did you manage directly before joining Google? Because this question undercovers their true experience. This performance data shows this blends high intent search traffic with low conversion browsing audience, typically wasting 60 to 80% of budget on non-converting clicks. Assalamualaikum viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss those calls from Google representatives regarding how you can increase your ad results and how to optimize your budget efficiently. And in this video, what we will cover is the actual system behind these calls that you can use and that they use, two crucial questions that reveal their true expertise regarding this field, and specific automation trap that they set up for you and drain your budgets, and a practical 4-step protection plan that you can use to save your budget. Now without a further ado, let's get started. Now let's first understand the Google Ads representative system. When you run Google Ads, you are automatically assigned a representative. While this seems beneficial, their primary role is often commercial. They are part of Google's sales ecosystem. Internal metrics frequently measure their success by how much they increase platform spending and automated feature adoption across their portfolio of accounts, because they have multiple businesses that they are helping. Now the reality is very concerning. While some representatives are genuinely helpful, the system structure creates inherent conflicts. A comprehensive 2021 analysis of thousands of small businesses accounts revealed that automatically implementing common recommendations like expand your reach or apply all suggestions led to a 40% higher cost per click without corresponding sales increase in 72% of case studies. Now this alone will tell you how much these representative systems are truly helpful to you or not, because if they cannot help other businesses, how can you be sure that they can help you? Now consider this real example. A local bakery followed representative advice to switch entirely to automated bidding and broad match keywords. And if you run Google keywords, you know that you should never use broad match keywords. Instead you should use phrase match, because you know the intention of that keyword. Because in broad match keyword, any search term that has just even a one word in that search term, your ad will be shown to them, and ultimately your budget is wasted. And this experience mirrors many others. Spending tripled while revenue dropped by 1/3 within a single billing cycle. This pattern consistently emerges when automated systems lack proper configuration and strategic oversight. And so here's how you can protect yourself with these two diagnostic questions. The number one question that you can ask them, and you should definitely ask them, is what specific account did you manage directly before joining Google? Because this question undercovers their true experience that they have regarding how they can manage Google Ads. And then you can follow up with what was your most valuable lesson from a campaign that underperformed, because as a marketer, nobody can run a perfect campaign in their first try, because then they have to slightly change some settings and ultimately then their campaign performs very well. And why this question reveals the truth is because industry data shows that representatives with previous agency or client side experience provide 63% more actionable advice. This question immediately identifies whether you are speaking with a practiced strategist or a script dependent advisor. The question 2 is, which similar local business achieved the special goal that you are working towards using this exact approach? And you can specify this question by saying my objective is to reach this target, whether that may be I need to get this much engagement, I need to get this much leads, whatever it may be. And then you can ask them to show you the documented proof for the business matching your business model. And why you should ask them this question is because they unwillingly reveal their true expertise that they have. Maybe they are just some advisors running your scripts with you and just getting you to spend more budget in Google Ads, and ultimately you're losing all your ad spend within weeks if not days. So you have to be really careful, and you can definitely ask more questions until you are satisfied with the result that you can get. So here are some critical automation traps that you should always avoid. The number one is display network expansion. While representatives often recommend recommend activating display network for search campaigns. Performance data shows this blends high intent search traffic, like I previously told, in phrase match keywords and broad match keywords. This performance data shows this blends high intent search traffic with low conversion browsing audience, typically wasting 60 to 80% of budget on non-converting clicks. And the second automation trap that you should avoid is the gradual control transfer. Starting with enhanced CPC seems minor, but it systematically reduces your bid control. And basically, if you don't know what CPC, it's just cost per click, that how much money you are spending whenever someone clicks on the link, whether that may be on your landing page, your engagement post, or something, whatever it may be. And this creates dependency on automation before establishing reliable conversion patterns, making campaign optimization progressively more difficult. And internal communications from Google, reported by leading tech journals, confirm that employees repeatedly flagged certain automation solutions as particularly ineffective for limited budget accounts. Now, what's your first step protection protocol system that you can use and you should definitely use to protect yourself from these Google sales representatives? The first phase is to document everything. You should maintain detailed call notes where legally permissible, record every conversation, or even if they don't allow you, you should definitely record the screen, because at the end of the day, if they reject whatever you are claiming, then you can show them the recording. And then if you overspend the budget and you don't get the results, at least you can get some of the credit back in the form of Google credit ad spend, and then you can use it according to your needs or according to what you think will now work. The second phase is to conduct independent verification. Research every modification externally. Marketing communities like Reddit's PPC section, subreddits, Quora, YouTube. You should definitely research YouTube for unfiltered feedback on specific strategies from thousands of verified advertisers. The phase 3 is institute mandatory delays. Apply the 24-hour review rule universally. Your standard response: this requires analysis against my historical performance data. I will respond after verification, because what this means is just you should see the previous result or the previous data that you received while spending the ad, and then you should think that if I do this change, what outcome, what this process will change in the method that it will change the outcome. For example, if you are running a lead generation campaign but you are not getting that many leads, then you can think, if I make this recommendation like the Google sales representative told me, how can that change the campaign and how can it get me more leads? So you should definitely think something like this, like how that advice can help me in this campaign. And the fourth phase is to validate foundation readiness. Before any automation implementation, confirm tracking accuracy, like I just told you, conversion setup and landing page performance. Automated systems fail without perfect data inputs, as the garbage in, garbage out principle applies absolutely everywhere. And at the end, your authority is absolute, and they cannot change anything in your campaign unless you tell them or you change it yourself. And always remember your position. You are conducting a continuous business experiment. Every advertising dollar represents a testable hypothesis. Representative suggestions constitute potential variables for testing, not commands for execution. Your decision-making authority remains absolute. Complex terminologies should not obscure straightforward business decisions. Profit protection is your fundamental responsibility. So this was all in this vlog. Make sure to subscribe the channel for future digital marketing tips for your business, and make sure to share this video for other businesses owner navigating these similar challenges. Till then, goodbye.